Hey, what's going on, friends and theme park fans? This is Silver Stix here for another Stix Top 6, where I count down the best and worst that theme parks have to offer. Alrighty gang, without wasting even a second of your time, it is officially that special time, once again, where we all strap on our bibs and whip out our menus as we check out what I personally believe are the top 6 best restaurants throughout all 4 Walt Disney World parks. This list will not include the resorts, Disney Springs, or the water parks. Those will appear in a part 2 to this video, so stay on the lookout for that. And I'm not excluding quick service or table service for this list either. These are simply my opinions and takes on the best restaurants out of all of them that you can eat at while you're walking around the 4 main distinct Walt Disney World theme parks. Nothing more, nothing less. So with that quick disclaimer out of the way, let's get our forks and knives in our hands and jump right in to today's delicious and delectable countdown. Starting off today's list, we have the Hollywood Brown Derby, and interesting tidbit about this place, it was actually a one-to-one recreation of an already existing restaurant of the same name, but as years went on and the food chain faded into obscurity, the Hollywood Brown Derby at Disney's Hollywood Studios ended up being the only one of their stores to continue feeding guests up to this day, changing it from a recreation to essentially the one and only. And that's not the only cool thing about the Hollywood Brown Derby. Without even mentioning the food that's absolutely to die for, celebrities of all kind have visited this restaurant chain in all of its various different locations, so when you walk in here, you can see plenty of photos from famous people that happen to stand in the very same spot as you, making for a very cool, surreal experience as soon as you walk through the front doors. But getting away from random awesome details and going back to the food for a second, it is all fabulous, and the staff that works here are always on their A-game to make sure you have a fantastic meal. If you want my personal recommendation, I'd get the char-grilled Angus filet with the shrimp skewers on the side because it's literally a plate of heaven. But frankly, there's no going wrong with anything on this menu. It is all top-notch from head to toe, and I promise no matter who you are, you will find some sort of enjoyment out of this restaurant. It is just downright incredible. Making our way over to the Magic Kingdom now to grab a nice and easy quick service meal from one of the best themed restaurants in all of Walt Disney World, Pinocchio Village House. This little restaurant is absolutely phenomenal, and because of its super reasonable price and immersive atmosphere, I find myself coming back here for lunch on a good majority of my trips to the Magic Kingdom. From the flatbread pizza, chicken nuggets, and chocolate gelato you can get to eat, to the wide assortment of unique sippers and seasonal desserts for sale here, you're sure to find a little something to bring a smile to your face on every visit to this restaurant. Personally, I get that smile on my face from getting Village House's delicious breadsticks with a pepperoni flatbread and some fries on the side. Ooh, baby, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. Now, I know this place may seem simple on the outside, but I can assure you the ambiance, food quality, and overall experience you'll gain from having a meal here will change your mind on that immediately. I mean, you literally get to sit over top It's a Small World and watch people take off in their boats. As far as I'm concerned, this place is in the top tier as far as quick service restaurants go, and I've even had some experience here that are way better than table service, so I don't know, I guess you guys are just gonna need to take my word for this, but Pinocchio Village House without a doubt deserves its place as the number 5 best restaurant in Walt Disney World, and there is no changing my mind on that. Heading over to Disney's Animal Kingdom for our number 4 spot today, where we can stomp on over to the Asia section of the park right next to Expedition Everest, where we'll find the stupendously scrumptious eatery, Yak and Yeti. And for the sake of this list, I'm counting both the table service and quick service variants of this place because both are literal perfection, both menus are literal perfection, and really that entire area around Expedition Everest is literal perfection. I can get lost over there for hours exploring the grounds, but back on topic. Yak and Yeti is some wonderful Pan-Asian cuisine. Thank you, Google, for that description. Personally, I will always call this place Better Panda Express, which is saying a lot because Panda Express already slaps pretty hard on its own, so when you take it to that next level, it's just like, yes! Not to mention the pricing throughout the whole menu is beyond reasonable. I'm talking firecracker shrimp for $14, Korean fried chicken for $15, and a half rack of some primo ribs for less than $30. Dog, sign me up! I'm telling you guys, this is my go-to place in Animal Kingdom. It's affordable, the decor and atmosphere inside and out is absolutely breathtaking, the service here is always speedy, quick, and the staff is always extremely friendly. I've really just never had a bad experience here, and I'll definitely be heading back many, many, many more times to come. As should each and every last one of you. Alrighty then, next up we've got a brand new addition to the Walt Disney World family, one that clearly struck gold with me, and that's the all-new Muppets-themed barbecue restaurant located inside the American Pavilion in Epcot's World Showcase, and not only did this place steal my heart with its legendarily delicious food choices like ribs, brisket, burgers, chicken, pork, and all the soul food sides you could possibly ask for, but the sheer fact that they themed this smokehouse to Muppets is an absolute service to the Muppets themselves and the theme park as a whole, especially considering the only Muppets-related restaurant up to this point was Pizza Rizzo, which is more like Pizza Disgusting-o because it's so trash. Ooh! Regal Eagle, on the other hand, has some insanely flawless theming, and I may be a little biased because Sam Eagle is definitely in my top 5 Muppets, so I had a soft spot for this place while it was even just being built, but even without my own personal feelings involved, this place is still a blast of fun. The walls are lined with awesome and hilarious artwork, the prices here are genuinely cheap, and the quality of the food is impeccable. I know when people go to Epcot, they're generally looking to escape typical American food, but if you're willing to keep things simple for just a day, then I would absolutely recommend checking out the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. You will most definitely not regret it. Everybody knows the famous line from Beauty and the Beast sung by Lumiere.
Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes.
Well, what if I told you there was a restaurant located inside of Walt Disney World where you can actually try the gray stuff, along with a bunch of other delicacies that are all legitimately flawless? Oh, and the restaurant is named after the song that line is from. If you haven't already caught on, I'm talking about the one and only Be Our Guest restaurant, located inside of Fantasyland in the Magic Kingdom. And right off the bat, I gotta say, this is the one restaurant on this list that is honestly expensive. This is high-class dining we're talking about, people. Scallops, chicken, filet mignon, pork tenderloin, tortellini, all $62 each. Oh my god. While kids' entrees come in around $37. Yeah, like I said, this is one of those restaurants you're probably gonna want to plan to go to because it's beyond pricey. However, the quality of the food is impeccable. It's not even that I've never had a bad experience here, I've never had an experience here that was anything less than literally magical. The staff are trained to provide you with the utmost service, the food always tastes unbelievably fresh and clean, the atmosphere and immersion inside this place is mind-boggling because it genuinely feels like you're sitting inside the Beast's castle, eating a spectacular meal. Honestly, the only thing missing are the talking household objects to bring the food right to you. But seriously, this place is fantastic, and it's sure to leave a lasting impression on you and anyone else you bring along with you. It is seriously a one-of-a-kind experience that you simply need to witness for yourself in person. It is absolutely flawless. So after that boastful summary of Be Our Guest, you're probably sat there asking yourself, what could possibly top that? Well, a little restaurant inside of New Orleans Square in the Magic Kingdom, that's what. This place is so underrated, you'll almost always be able to pick wherever you want to sit, and basically walk right up to the cashier to place your order. Your order that will absolutely come out hot and fresh and fast for an absurdly affordable price for the outstanding quality. Alright, I think I've teased you all enough. This legendary little restaurant is called the Columbia Harbor House. It's a small harbor house, shockingly enough, placed right next to the Water by Haunted Mansion and Memento Mori, serving up shrimp skewers, pot pies, lobster rolls, grilled salmon, and much, much more, all for the price of your average Disney cheeseburger. And as I mentioned, the quality is exemplary, and the staff and theme to classic Americana life is all immersive, friendly, and there's just something very homey about being in here. I don't know, it's just like a cozy little place. If you've never been in here, or maybe never even heard of it, I'd recommend grabbing some shrimp skewers and fries, sitting on the top floor next to the window, and eating your delicious lunch with a great view of the park. I promise it'll be the cherry on top of your Disney adventure. This place is an absolute highlight of the parks for me, and honestly, it's just a highlight in restaurants around the world in general. This place has my whole heart, and I pray it eventually gets the respect and admiration it so desperately deserves. Alrighty then folks, so that's gonna about wrap up today's Stix Top 6 Best Restaurants at Walt Disney World. I really hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and share the video around. It'd mean a lot and help out a ton. Also, please leave in the comments what your favorite restaurants throughout Walt Disney World are so we can start a conversation down there. But anyway guys, this is Silver Stix signing out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, theme park fans. Peace.